Hello, everybody. You have tuned in to the Indiana State Police Roadshow. I'm your host, Sergeant Rich Myers with the Indiana State Police Public Information Office, District 52. With me today is Tom Trial. He's behind the cameras as usual, putting us on YouTube and the many video attributes that we have nowadays with the Indiana State Police Roadshow. We'd like to thank the State Police Alliance for their continued support of this roadshow and what they do for us each and every week. And with us today, we have Matt and Dee, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves. Matt?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rich. It's a pleasure to be here, and, it's always nice having another state agency work with another state agency on things like this. So my name is Matt Vincent with the Indiana Department of Veteran Affairs. I'm the Director of Care there, and right now I am here to talk about our upcoming golf outing. So we're really getting excited for it, and I believe we will be talking about that shortly.
Great. Well, thanks for being here, Matt. We appreciate you coming in and being with us. And we have Dee also. Dee, what is your title and what exactly do you do with the veterans?
Good morning. Yes, my name is Dee, and I'm the Director of Veterans Employment and Education for the Department of Veteran Affairs.
Well, welcome, and thank you for coming in again. We appreciate you being here. And it is that time of the year. Golf outings are blooming up everywhere, and you guys don't want to be left out, and you're going to have another one. Is this the first one, or is this...
This is the second one. Last year we had our first, and we sold out the course down in Val Vista in Greenwood.
Right.
And it was a blast. We had 36 teams, raised money for the USO of Indiana. So we plan to do the same this year, get some good, it's always good to get, attention from the media or the community, especially whomever it may be, to, realize what we're out there doing for veterans.
Well, how are you getting the golf to come into play with the veterans? How does that work out?
Well, that's a good question. So not only is it community outreach, the Indiana Department of Veteran Affairs reaching out within the community, it also brings a sense of camaraderie. So we've made the registration price doable for, people, kids that are going to college on their GI Bill, veterans, families, and we're also bringing in corporate sponsors. So, this isn't the golf outing to make your $1 million business deals with one another. This is just a gathering of fun, networking, and, we're really looking forward to kicking this off, hopefully. And it's June 12th this year, like I said, in Val Vista. Shotgun start is at 8 o'clock. Like I said, we are on path to sell this out, 36 teams. So we're looking for some sponsors, and like I said, it's more than just outreach. It's a community coming together.
You got the 3 F's. You got the fun, you got the food, you got the fellowship, right?
Absolutely.
So this is going to be a fantastic, I guess 4 F's. You're going to have a fantastic time.
Absolutely. That comes with it.
So is there a rain date, or is this June 12th and rain or shine, you're going to be there?
That comes like at the time. So they'll tell us a week before.
Okay.
And, if there is a rain date, then we'll reset it. I hope it is not. Last year we had a beautiful day. It was 80 degrees. And those are, as an organizer, you try not to think about those things.
No rain allowed. Now, I understand the Pat McAfee Foundation is working with you, too.
Yes, sir. We reached out to the Pat McAfee Foundation this year. We're really looking forward. Obviously, Pat McAfee, the punter of the Colts, we're really looking forward to working with them. I've noticed, the different work that Pat's done around the city and across Indiana for veterans and military families.
Right.
So, I was just watching the news several months ago, and he was out helping a veteran and his family, kind of redid their house a little bit. And, just to see things like that, young guys, taking the initiative, stepping up to help out the community.
Well, that's great.
Yes.
That's wonderful. They stepped up to help. Is Pat going to be out there whacking balls too?
Pat will be out there whacking balls with his dad and a couple friends. So we're looking forward to having Pat out there. And, what the Pat McAfee Foundation was really set up to do is to provide scholarships for military families and veterans. And like I said, he's done other work across the community with veterans. He has his own talk show, and usually they're helping out veterans in that regard. So they are on path, hopefully this year, to give out $70,000 to $80,000 in scholarships. Wow. So, and the cool thing about it is, these scholarships, they're just not for Indiana people or
Right.
Indianapolis people. They're for across the state. And that's why, us as the Indiana Department of Veteran Affairs, we wanted to partner with them so it could be a statewide initiative.
Well, that's great. That's wonderful. So, how does this partnership help the veterans? Do they apply through you, or how does that work out?
Well,
The
they would
scholarship?
apply through the Pat McAfee Foundation,
Okay.
and they have their website. It's thepatmcafeefoundation.org, and there's an application on their website. Everything's set up there, and Pat and his team, and they go through the applications. They determine who's getting the sponsor or the scholarship. I'm sorry, and there's a lot of different education benefits for veterans, but it's not for their family members.
Right.
A lot of them,
Yeah.
their family members might not be eligible. So this is a perfect way for them to get money to go to school wherever it may be. It's not held to what school it is.
That kind of steps up and takes care of that part of them family.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
great. That's wonderful. So, how can people find out more about your golf outing and dates and times and prices and I guess everything?
Yeah. So, I will tell the prices are $60 per player, which is cheaper than just about any golf outing that you go to across the state, And we like to keep it like that just because, like I said earlier, we can get the young veteran that just got out of the military and is in school on his GI Bill. And then, we can also get the corporate CEOs, so
Right.
like that. And then we're also offering $150 whole sponsorships, which is very reasonable. But if you are really interested, and we hope that the listeners are and the viewers are, they can check out our website. Our website is in.gov/DVA, is in Department of Veteran Affairs, and right on the home page there is a application. It talks a little bit about the golf outing. The flyer will pop right up once you click on it, and you can read all about it, sign up a team. Hopefully we'll have room for you, and if you can't make the golf outing but are interested in donating to the Pat McAfee Foundation, you can go to thepatmcafeefoundation.org, and they have a donation button, and I encourage you to do that. Pat, as we all know, is an awesome guy, great for the state of Indiana, the best punter in the league. So,
He's got it all going for him.
Yeah, he does. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more kids out there looking at Pat saying, "I want to be a punter."
There you go. There you go. Well, that's great that he's teaming up with the veterans, and there's nothing better that people could get behind and support. And I hope you guys have great weather and a great turnout. And is there a number of players? Is it limited or?
Yes, there is. Like I said, 36 teams, 144 players.
Okay.
So you going to have a team out there, Rich?
I don't know if you want to take my golf score or not. You might have people getting hurt.
Well, I've been playing my whole life.
I'm kind of like one of these guys that go, straight off to the right and chase the ball. But
somebody invented
so did
that
Tiger.
word for.
So did Tiger.
That is true at the Masters.
I got to start somewhere, right?
That's
Yes.
okay. I'll be there taking pictures for him.
And that voice you hear is Dee from Department of Veterans Affairs. And Dee is going to talk to us a little bit more about what they do. Dee, you've got an event coming up May 7th in Lawrence County, I understand?
It's going to be at the Lawrence Armory,
Okay.
Lawrence National Guard Armory. It is going to be 7th of May from 12 to 4, and is our veteran outreach event.
What exactly is that going to entail?
The veteran outreach event is where the Department of Veterans Affairs is actually reaching out to the communities. We're wanting the veterans to know, hey, not only just the veterans, but their family members and their friends and all their dependents, to let them know that we are here for you. These are the services that we have to offer. Since I'm in charge of the education and the employment aspect, I bring in companies that are ready to hire.
Okay.
So when our veterans come in, they actually are able to sit down with the company and pre-interview.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, and then we have the educators there that can tell them about the new trend that the governor are bringing companies in for Indiana, so that the educators are working with our veterans, gearing the curriculum towards the new jobs that are out there, CNC machinists, HVAC, multiple different jobs that are coming in. We also have benefits, so our county veteran service officer or our state service officer will be there to be able to help claims, benefits, things of that nature. Matt will be at this event for the care aspect of it too, to be able to help people, like I said, start their claims, or if they need questions about the federal VA side of it. Even though we're state, Matt is able to help out on that.
Now, is this the first time for this? Is something that you guys do all the time, or
We are now starting these
Okay.
programs. So this is actually our seventh. We've been doing this for 7 months now.
Okay.
I have 11 scheduled for this year from May 7th up till I'm going to say I think it's October 21st.
big turnouts?
We're getting the word out,
Okay.
so we're hopefully we'll be able to get about 50 veterans there.
Good.
These events are not like job fairs, so I don't want our veterans to
Okay.
think, okay, we're walking into a job fair and it's going to be really big. This is geared specifically for our veterans. So we are, with us being the Department of Veterans Affairs, we want them to know we are here. If we can't help you, we know the agencies that can help you. So Matt does the Military Family Relief Fund as well, employment for me, education, we have care, we have the benefits. So that's what we're bringing out to the communities with these events. And like I said, my job is a placement. My team's placed over 396 veterans into employment in the last 6 months.
If a veteran is listening or watching this right now and they're going to attend this event, what do they need to bring with them? Is there any documentation or anything that needs to accompany them?
Well, if they have first of all, I'd like for them to know that if you're coming for employment, please dress accordingly.
Right.
Because that is your first impression with
Dress
the
for
company.
success.
Right. And then if they have a resume, they can go ahead and bring it, but it is absolutely not required. And then if they can bring some proof that their veteran status or something, so in that they were in the military or a dependent, that's what we like to have, because otherwise the federal side of the VA and claims and benefits won't go as smooth.
What about families attending? Anything special they need to know?
Families are more than welcome to come. On the employment and education side of it, I can help any family friend as well. So on that part, it doesn't just necessarily have to be a veteran. So on employment side, I can help others as well.
I know you're going to have jobs there, and we've talked about that. Is there going to be other mental capacity, psychological, that type of
Yes, we
stuff
have,
also?
not only do we have Matt representing care, and then we
Right.
have the benefits, we also have faith-based organizations there. This
Okay.
is a collaboration of other state agencies. So we'll have that healthcare facility there. So the treatment won't be on the spot,
Right.
other than the faith-based. So if we have someone walks in and we could tell that they want to talk to somebody, then we can schedule that right there on the spot.
In the past, when you've done these, have you found out what's come of this? Do you place a lot of people, or do you know the numbers?
Absolutely. Like I said, not necessarily is it quick placement.
Right.
It just depends on the veteran's needs.
Okay.
So, like I said, we've placed, out of the last 6 months, we placed over 396 veterans into employment. A lot of those do come from our events. Others are just walk-ins within the office. But we want our veteran to know that this is a smaller scale event. It is not a huge job fair,
Right.
because we don't want that veteran walking in and having anxiety. Where do I go? Are these people really hiring?
Right.
These companies that we bring in are veteran-friendly companies. They do have immediate hiring needs.
And where's this at again?
This one is going to be, the 7th of May event is going to be at the Lawrence Army National Guard facility. And it's located right next to the commissary.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's out on the east side of Indianapolis, in
Okay.
Lawrence.
Good. And if you can't make one in Lawrence, where's the next one going to be?
The next one is actually going to be in Gary. So we're going all throughout the
wow.
state.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not just here. We have Indianapolis, Gary, Terre Haute. We'll have another one in Indianapolis in October.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And is there a place that we can go online that you'd like to give out that they can find all these dates and locations?
Absolutely. They can go to the website, like Matt said. It's www.in.gov/DVA for Department Veteran Affairs.
And all the dates and times?
All
that
the
they-
dates and time are on there. We even have it scheduled up on Eventbrite. So if an
Okay.
applicant wants to go to Eventbrite and register, they can. The vendors that we have are by invitation only. So
Okay.
we handpick the companies that come in. We handpick the vendors and the other state collaborators. that
Are the
we have.
vendors, are they available on the website? Will they see who's going to be there?
No, they can call in.
Okay.
And ask for. We can tell them the phone
Okay.
number is 317-232-3910.
Great.
And just tell them you want to find out about the outreach events.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good that you guys are doing that.
Yes.
And this golf outing sounds pretty good too.
Absolutely. We are really looking forward to it. Like I said, if you like to have fun and play golf, like I said, I've been playing my whole life, but I never got good because I'm out on the course drinking beer and having a blast. So if you like to do that, sign up, and we would
be there.
love to have you out there.
Well, thanks for coming in, folks. We're out of time. I appreciate
you
you
so
being here.
much.
Thanks for coming in and enlightening us on the Veterans Affairs.
Appreciate it.
Again, this has been the Indiana State Police Roadshow. I'm your host, Sergeant Rich Myers. For Cops for Kids, Indiana State Police Alliance, we appreciate you being here. Remember, buckle up, keep those kids buckled up. That's your best form of safety. Roadshow out.